The financial audit of public bodies is a core function of the Northern Ireland Audit Office, representing around 70% of our work. This plays a vital role in ensuring financial transparency, good governance and accountability for how public money is spent. Today's report summarises key findings and issues arising from this financial audit work and covers all the central government accounts certified during my first year in post as Controller and Auditor General up to the 31st of August 2023. Following significant disruption from the pandemic, 2023 generally saw the return to normal timetables for the preparation and certification of financial accounts. I am really pleased that in the majority of cases, the financial statements have been well prepared and presented within agreed timetables, with the vast majority receiving an unqualified audit opinion. A total of 13 government departments and arm's length bodies received qualified audit opinions for a variety of reasons. The reasons for these qualifications vary, and in many cases they are consistent with issues raised in previous years. For example, material levels of fraud and error in benefit expenditure are still present in several organisations, including the Department for Communities, the Housing Executive, Land and Property Services and the Legal Services Agency. Though these levels of fraud and error remain a significant barrier to protecting public finances and securing value for money for taxpayers, across most of these organisations, the estimates of fraud and error were lower than in the previous year. The impact of the COVID pandemic also continues to be evident in some of my qualified audit opinions. This included irregular expenditure recorded by the Department for the Economy and Tourism NI on COVID-19 business support schemes. As a result, there was insufficient audit evidence to confirm that expenditure was regular, that is, in accordance with the intentions of the Northern Ireland Assembly. Whilst I recognise the unprecedented nature of COVID-19 and the haste in which organisations had to react to the challenges, it's important that lessons are learned for the design and implementation of any future schemes. I have also highlighted a qualified audit opinion on the accounts of the Business Services Organisation. In 2020, during the pandemic, BSO purchased high volumes of personal protective equipment on behalf of the Department of Health. As demand for PPE products has reduced post-pandemic, potentially £43 million worth of inventory is at risk of not being used before the current lifespan expires. This issue is further exacerbated by the organisation's contractual commitments to buy more items. Whilst BSO has taken steps to mitigate and resolve the issues, I was unable to obtain sufficient and appropriate evidence to establish how effective these have been. These include delays and deficiencies in the production of accounts, increasing the risk of poor transparency and accountability, and it also risks the accounts preparation and audit process, incurring increased cost for taxpayers. I am also concerned by weaknesses in financial controls and in particular a deterioration in the internal control environment in many parts of the health sector. In 2023, more than 50% of the health and social care internal audits received a limited or worse assurance rating by their internal audit functions. It is essential that audited organisations take both internal and external audit findings seriously and implement corrective measures to ensure financial transparency, compliance and appropriate accountability for taxpayers' money. A full copy of this report is available on the Northern Ireland Audit Office website.